Story 1. Posted by RockGoblin02. Crazy guy followed us with kid in car cause was past him. So tonight when my boyfriend and I were driving home we got stuck behind this red car that was going 15 under and kept brake checking us for no reason. So like anyone else would we pass them. However when we went to pass, this $8 hole tire to run us off the road then decided to follow us all the way home, which we didn't stop at, then to the gas station. Where then he pulled up next to us and started losing his shit. He sounded slightly drunk, asking us WTF we were doing and calling my BF the F slur and just making really stupid remarks that had nothing to even do with driving. I then look over to see dude has a probably 13-year-old kid in the passenger seat. I understand road rage, but seriously who TF follows someone all around a small town with their kid in the car to get in 2 minutes of dumbass insults? I have a lot of anxiety and with all the road rage shootings this really shook me up. Story 2. Posted by u/Jason246111. Almost died on my way home from work on an early Friday. Here I am minding my own business driving on the freeway. It's lunch, I'm off work Friday, life's good. I'm going kinda fast, I guess limit is 65, I'm going 85 but I'm in the far left and nothing really going on, just driving. My exit comes up and I start getting over. Notice this box truck was tailgating me at 85 miles per hour and we both had the same exit. Speechless face, so here I am changing lanes, the freeway isn't packed, nobody's getting cut off here. And he changes lanes all the way over with me, awkward. Well, he apparently got super pissed and tried to run me off the off-ramp and almost took out another car in front of me as well. Me and the other car are honking like WTF, okay? So we're both turning left but there's 2 lanes. He swings in front of car number 2 so he can be beside me, and at this point I'm a little shaken by him almost running me off the road, and he's sitting there, from what I can hear, hanging out his window calling me a BTCH and telling me to get out of the car. Note I did not make eye contact with him at the light. It was pretty scary lol, but I just kept my cool and pretended I didn't hear him and was on my phone. Longest light ever, like 2 minutes. Now we're turning left and he cuts me off, not really, just made me change lanes because he was next to me, trying to run me off the road again, and now I'm like okay this is kinda scary, so I floor it because he's in a box truck, no way he can keep up lol. I was kinda wrong, he got next to me again and we're going 90+ mile per hour on the now surface street, thankfully light traffic. What to do at this point? I do not want him blocking me and trying to get out of the car or some shit. He might be packing Ike but I'm not. So he got in front of me and I figured a brake check was incoming, so sorry guy, another lane. I make a hard right from the middle lane and cut a poor guy off to swing into a parking lot, slamming on my brakes. I skid and almost clip a car waiting to enter the road. No one's hit in all this, and I then fling to the other side of the lot and do a U-turn. We were a block or 2 from my house and I wasn't having him follow me. After almost nailing the car waiting in the lot I think I lost him and then I drove home. I didn't know how else to handle that situation and my heart's still racing writing this post lol. I hate Arizona, unamused face. We are moving next summer, can't wait to get out. TLDR, I almost got ran off the road many times by a guy on my way home from work. I swung into a parking lot to escape and almost hit an innocent driver. Then I went home shaken up. Story 3. Posted by u/consistent reply 369. I walked away. I always was a warrior, a dirty one. I fought more than I remember. The kind of fight what ended with broken noses, ribs, legs, head, and a lot of blood around. I have a very short fuse and a bad instinct but never got a problem with Leo. Never. Ever. Time changes and now I have family. Something happened on a parking lot near home. A driver insists to park his car on a reserved one for disabled. I crossed the young guy. He come totally open, yelled to me. I was there, I was ready. On my pocket I have a little nail knife. So easy, cut him and disappear. I know for sure nobody saw nothing there, nobody will talk with the police. Then, for a second, I saw my family. My wife and children were there, witness. And my work, my life. For a second I thought. And walk away. All my instinct were ready and walk away. I feel stupid but at the same time, I contemplate how much I surrendered to my suburban life. I cannot fight. I cannot hurt somebody, so many things impede that now. I cry a lot. I hate what I become but I know were my decisions. Story 4. Posted by u/Hannibal1923. My road rage is driving me crazy, sorry for the long text but here I go. Generally speaking I'm a quiet and calm dude in the outside world. I have a huge problem on the road though. Today I almost totally lost it. So I'm driving home from work. I'm in no rush or stress at all. I'm at a red light. Next to me is a Tesla with 2 young dudes. I don't think about racing at all, but once the light turned green, I wanted to speed up to cut in front of them comfortably because I wanted to take a right turn a few lights later. Anyway, these Tesla dudes speed up and don't let me in. So instead of just not worrying and getting behind them, I end up next to them and stare at them. They laugh at me, and this is when I totally lost it. I got behind them, I followed them. Just a few blocks later, they turn left to pull up into a housing unit's garage. I get right behind them, and while they are waiting for the garage door to open, I'm seriously contemplating getting out of the car to fight them. Anyway, I take a deep breath, pull back, and drive home safely. Once I'm home, I calm down and think that I'm the biggest loser in the world for getting worked about something that most people wouldn't find themselves in. The next second, I get super angry thinking about these guys, and I wish I would mess them up for what they did. Stupid, right? The worst part is that this is not the first time something like this happens. Once I brake checked a Porsche driver that was tailgating me. At the next light, the dude jumped out of the car to fight me. He was a huge buff bouncer guy, and of course I sped up and drive away. In the outside world, I'm not like this. I rarely lose my temper. My last physical altercation was way back in school. I don't know where this anger in me is coming from. Once I'm in traffic, I'm laying in bed and can't sleep thinking about this incident over and over again. I have this horrible feeling that I'll end up in jail or in the hospital one day because of something stupid like this. Since the incident with the Porsche driver, I'm carrying a baseball bat and pepper spray with me in the car, even worse, right, and can't get myself to remove these things from my car. I need advices, fellas, before something bad happens. I'm a ticking bomb out there. Story 5. Posted by U/Shik Photography. Had interesting road rage incident today. I was the angry one, but was I justified? So I was driving to work this morning. As I tried to change lanes on the freeway, using my signal, the car on the lane I wanted to change to suddenly sped up as to not allow me in. So after they passed me, I did the change. Turns out there was a slower car up ahead, so they had to slow down, which means I ended up right behind them. I guess they thought I was tailgating them on purpose, so they started brake checking me. At first I thought it was because of the slow car in front of them, but they kept doing, which made me realize they were doing it on purpose. Finally they switched lanes because probably their exit was coming up. I got angry, I think rightfully so, and I saw an opportunity to get ahead of them and brake check them. So I did, and I guess it hurt their ego, so they switched lanes again, missing their exit, as to not be behind me. I kinda got the adrenaline, so I went after them, passing them easily on the next exit, and basically brake checking them on the street. And when they tried to pass me, I would switch lanes and block them. It was then I realized it was some ugly old Karen that was probably scared shitless. So scared that she had her phone out and was either trying to take pictures or video of me, or pretending to, or trying to make a phone call. Or pretending to. Once I saw her stupid scared face and how much she was shaking, I decided to flip her off and drive off. Did I overreact? Or did the bitch deserve a little scare, so maybe next time she'll be a bit more courteous?